Okay, what else can I wrap up with Star Citizen stuff? I think I'm still really in the mindset of like, we need gameplay more so than ever. Like, if they just got the dynamic economy stuff where, well, I don't know about that, but if they got like the dynamic economy stuff, dynamic missions, that I care about more than anything else, I think. So let's get rid of a few of these items. Yeah, that's mainly what we need, which, like, they're at a point where we really, we are at a point where that really needs to happen. I think 318, well, I'm hoping that there's not going to be a wipe for 4.0, because 318 with like item persistence, just like looting, it's going to make, or it should theoretically make looting places, looting bunkers and FPS missions, it should probably make that just a much more nice experience where you can just drag a body, or you can just drag an entire body onto your ship and then worry about them, and then worry about looting them without fear of the corpses despawning, because they will despawn on you in front of your eyes, which is definitely telling for how much strain is on the servers if they literally are despawning things in front of the player. Usually they'll keep the guns around though, which is nice, but also not the valuable part. Well, I mean, I guess it's valuable, but not as valuable as the entire corpse. Anyways, I digress. Star Citizen, good game, great game, buggy game. Well, I don't know. In my experience, I mean, yeah, there are bugs. Also, just sometimes unpolished. Sometimes unpolished. Definitely unpolished. Cyberpunk. Sorry, I don't know. I just, yeah. So, I've been thinking more about the game as it rapidly approaches. It's in 2 weeks. I don't know how many players I have, but all I know is that, so I have pre-gens, and I've been writing out the pre-gens. I don't know if I talked about them before. I've got 5 solos. Let me see. Yeah. I've got one dude who's like just akimbo pistols, one dude who's like mainly auto fire focused, a Borg, a very lightly Borg actually. Not too much of a Borg. I also was really nice on like the empathy rolls where it was like the minimum amount, like the minimum amount of humanity lost for literally everything. Which would most likely represent this character got that stuff, like had a tech look at it to reduce the humanity cost, went to therapy to reduce the humanity loss, all that stuff. Okay, so sorry, so dual pistols, auto fire, Borg, ninja. Not sure how useful that's going to be, but it should be fun anyway. Just a very generic merc. Your med tech, your tech, your fixer, your rocker boy, your nomad. Yeah. Which I think leaves out... Yeah, that just leaves out like exec, lawman, and media. Because frankly, a media is like, for a one-shot, not really doing too much. I mean, I guess it's more of a roleplay thing, which roleplay is really important in Cyberpunk. I don't think it's not really debatable. That is kind of a big thing. But yeah. The only other things I found out, I had skimmed the book. What was there? There's critical failures, which I didn't realize. If you roll a 1, you roll the d10 again, and whatever number you get, you subtract that from your roll, from your, from the stat and your skill. Which is really just mean. Like, maybe, like, and also kind of ridiculous because, like, why not just say if you roll a crit fail, you fail? Because, like, okay, maybe in the best of times, you would get, like, an auto hit where, you have maybe a 14 in handgun skill and you're in the best case scenario. There is literally not a number besides a crit fail that you could get. Why even roll a crit fail? Because literally, or why even roll again? Because it just means you're going to fail. In fact, actually, the more I think about it, I don't know if there is a single scenario in which that might be the case that would happen. Like, yeah, theoretically, okay, maybe you would have a 14 and the difficulty value is 9, which, by the way, also another thing, and I don't know how much I agree with this. Apparently, you have to beat the difficulty value. So when a difficulty value is 9, you need to roll a 10. If you roll a 9, you fail. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I you know what? I think I'm gonna roll with that. Like, I think probably with the crit fail, I'm just gonna say, like, yeah. So technically, if you roll a 1, you don't just automatically fail, but it's like, but you roll again and then subtract that roll from your roll, you fail. Like, and it's just basically saying I just want to drag this out. There are some scenarios, yes, I guess you could say that, yeah, maybe you wouldn't fail, but like, that just seems like using way too much time for the same thing to happen. To, like, just reconfirm that, yes, oh, you failed? Yeah, you failed. And honestly, if there's a point where you could get an auto hit, I would just go with an auto hit. Like, less dice is less dice. And maybe this is just, like, me coming from somebody who's, like, plans for 4-hour sessions and then runs an 8-hour session. And just, like, I love it, and every time it's been fun, super fun, but I don't want to run an 8-hour session. So, but yeah, that's, about all I can, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can scrounge up for the last episode. Still have, I think there's just there's a list of things I've needed to do, and I've just been very slowly ticking them off. In fact, I'm realizing now that there are a few things I still need to do, but there's one thing I need to do, prioritize. Absolutely super duper prioritize. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good.